Hey everyone, this is Tony Reeves. If you enjoy this topic's content, but you would like a more detailed explanation of the topic, you can check out my podcast, In the Know with Tony Reeves, on any of your favorite podcast listening apps. Also, check out my counterpoints to this topic on my blog, a blog you can find at theanthonyreevesexperience.blogspot.com. And if you want to stay up to date on everything I do, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, check out my Linktree page under My Name is Reeves. On this topic of this show, we're going to focus on 4 things that you need to know about taking care of your parents. Ever since I became an attorney, one of the hardest and most frequent conversations that I've had with friends, family, and sometimes clients is a conversation about things involving taking care of your parents. Now, see, when you're growing up, your parents are actively sharing with you things that they believe is going to be useful for your future. However, I'm pretty sure your parents never took the time to talk to you about having to one day becoming a parent for them. So the journey to becoming a parent for your parents can either be long or short. But either way, there are 4 things you probably need to know about taking care of your parents. Lesson number 1 about taking care of your parents: telling your parents what to do. At some point, you may be tasked with the responsibility of having to tell your parents things that they do not want to hear. In addition, you may be tasked with the responsibility of telling your parents the specific actions they need to take, even when they do not want to do them themselves. Everyone's relationship with their parent is different, and you may have a huge need and a desire to be respectful of their independence. Unfortunately, depending on the circumstances, you may be in the best position to inform your parents about a specific course of action that they may not be familiar with. Lesson number 2 about taking care of your parents: talking about assets. Parents can be really private about what they own. Even if they know they intend to leave the assets to their kids, they may still feel the need to withhold saying something about that information. Taking the time to speak with your parents about assets can give them a peace of mind about making sure that the right people are going to get what they are supposed to receive. In addition, having the conversation while they are still mentally sharp can make things much easier. It's important that you have a complete understanding of what monies, properties, life insurance, and other assets that may be coming, so this way no one is ever surprised. Lesson number 3 about taking care of your parents: the living arrangements for your parents. Generational homes, or homes with multiple generations within them, are not uncommon. However, when your parents no longer possess the ability to take care of themselves, decisions about the best plan of action for where they should stay or what type of care they should receive can be difficult. You may be faced with difficult decisions about what type of living environment is best for your parents. These environments can range from having a visiting caregiver come to their home, or your parents even moving in with you and your family. Preparing yourself for the change in your parents' living situation can help you adapt to the change in circumstances. Lesson number 4 about taking care of your parents: life after death. No one is fully prepared for the loss of a loved one. However, when your parents are in their final years, you will find that they will increasingly rely on you to assist them in making their final preparations. Those conversations are tough and very uncomfortable, but are also very necessary. These discussions, which involve burial plots, life insurance, and other estate planning, are important conversations to have. If your parents have not thought of it, you may want to consider speaking to an attorney to help put a plan in place for their final resting place and for their final resting decisions. Taking care of your parents is a heavy responsibility. However, the responsibility is even heavier if you're not prepared for it. Having those discussions early and often can give you a better peace of mind and a greater understanding and appreciation of role reversal. Your parents may not like it, but you will be in a better position to deal with your parents.